Hello and welcome to Ukulele on Fire, the YouTube channel for Clawhammer ukulele. But today there is no clawhammering. Today we're going to have another lesson from my series, Ukulele the Easy Way. Today's song has been made very popular over the last few years because it plays an important role in the Netflix series Money Heist. In the Spanish original it's called Casa de papel. But actually it's quite an old Italian song with a sad history because it was the song of the Italian resistance fighters during the Second World War, fighting against Nazi fascists. But anyway, let's get started. The whole song just has 3 chords and all of them are really easy to play, so this is good news. We start with chord number 1. It's A minor. You just take your second finger, middle finger, put it on the second fret of the G string, and that's it. Quite easy. The next chord is D minor, and what we do is we just leave the second finger where it is. We take the third finger, put it on the second fret of the C string, and we take the index finger and put it on the first fret of the E string, and that's D minor. The last chord that we need is E7. This requires some change here in our finger positions. So we take the first finger, put it on the first fret of the G string, second finger on the second fret of the C string, and the third finger on the second fret of the A string, and that's E7. It's important to practice the chord changes. So let's start with E minor again. Second finger on the second fret of the G string. We keep the other 2 fingers ready at exactly the place where we need them for D minor. So we just press the second fret here, but the first finger and the third finger, they just are quite close to the position that we need them in D minor. So like that. So for D minor, we just leave the middle finger where it is, and we just put down the ring finger and the index finger without changing the position of the second finger, and that's it. When we go back to A minor, we just lift finger 1 and 3 a little bit, but basically leave them where they are. And this is how we get a really smooth chord transition here. So just watch what I'm doing. So the aim is to have as little movement as we can in our left hand. And we get that by just keeping the fingers close to the place where we need them in the next chord. So A minor, finger 1 and 3 are right above the strings where we need them in D minor, and that's it. Back to A minor. The next chord change is from E minor to E7, and what we do is we have A minor like that. We take finger number 3 and put it close to where we need it in E7, which is right above the second fret of the first string, and we keep the first finger close to the first fret of the G string. So the change is quite easy. We just press down finger 1 and 3, and we take finger number 2 and put it 1 string up. So like that. The trick is, as I already mentioned, you must always have the fingers right near the place where you need them in the following chord. So A minor, the third finger is waiting for being placed on the second fret of the G string, and the first finger is waiting for pressing down the first fret of the G string. And then we just have a little movement of the middle finger one string up, and that's it. So let's have all these chords as they appear in the song. Una mattina mi son svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. Okay, I would say just practice the three chords. Practice smooth chord transitions, and then you come back and we start practicing some strumming patterns. See you. You know how to play all these chords? Okay, so let's have a look at the strumming patterns. Strumming pattern number one, it's quite easy. We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have one strum on each count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are different ways of strumming. So what a lot of people do is just like that. They use their thumb and strum like that. If the strumming pattern gets a bit more complicated, they just have down and up movements like that. Others use their index finger like that. It sounds a bit harder than having the thumb. Hear the difference? Okay. Me personally, I prefer a mixture of both. So when I have a down strum, I just use my index finger and some of the neighboring fingers actually like that. And if I have the movement up, I just take the fingernail of my thumb like that. I think this is quite easy to do, and you don't have very much movement, and it just is a natural movement. Just watch what I'm doing. So actually you can do what you prefer, so either the thumb or the index finger or both. Good. But we start with strumming pattern number one, and it goes like that. Una mattina mi son svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. Strumming pattern number two is a little bit more complicated. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. So just like that. Slowly. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and... Una mattina mi son svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. Strumming pattern number 3 is a variation of strumming pattern number 2, and it counts like that. You just go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and I show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 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 1. Slowly. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. Una mattina mi son svegliato. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. For strumming pattern number 4, we need a special right hand technique which I call chuck. Sometimes you hear cluck, or there are different names for that. The thing is, it's just hitting the strings and muting them right away so that you don't really hear the chord, but just a percussive sound like. So it's not really important what you do with your left hand here, it's just like. So you just go down like you would in an ordinary strum, but right after you hit the strings, you mute them, for example, with this part of your hand. So like that. It depends a little bit on your personal anatomy. It's just maybe it's more this part of your hand or arm or any other part. The thing is that you hit them and in the same second you just mute them again, like. Once you are able to do this chuck movement, you integrate it into the strumming pattern, which goes like that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So basically you do all possible strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, just like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But on the count of 2 and 4 you just have the cluck sound, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Practice it slowly. Up tempo. Una mattina mi son svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. So I guess that one of these strumming patterns might sound alright for you, so pick the one you like best. But if you would like to go one step further, you could even try a Clawhammer version of Bella Ciao. If you're not sure what Clawhammer is, just have a look at the next close-up. If you like the sound of that and you would like to try it yourself, no problem, just click here. Here you find a tutorial of this Clawhammer version of Bella Ciao. If you have never heard of clawhammering and have never tried it before, you should wait for the end credits. There you find the playlist with all the episodes from my online beginner ukulele clawhammer course, Ukulele on Fire. If you just want to learn some more nice songs, like this one here, The Easy Way, you can click up there. Here you find all the songs and all the tutorials from my series, Ukulele the Easy Way. Would be nice if I see you on one of these tutorials. Maybe you can just leave a like down here or can subscribe to my channel, would be nice. But the most important thing, start practicing Bella Ciao.